This is Ron Woodturning. Welcome to my shop and welcome back. Anyway, so I'm still running from this thing, the coronavirus. Just not going away. But I dug around in the garage and found a nice hunk of sycamore. And it is about 9 inches diameter, and I cut it about 10 inches long, and it's spalted. I got spalt lines in there, so this might be cool. And as you can see, I drew about 1,000,000 lines on here to find the center. So I'm going to use the faceplate, and we'll put that on. I got 90% of the bark off of it already. I might beat that off once I get it on the lathe. So, stick with me. I'm going to make something. Probably a some kind of vessel, hollow vessel. Okay, well, we're talking punky. So I'm going to have to harden this, and I got to go to the store to get some stuff to harden it with. So I'll be back, and I'll put some hardener, because it's like, you can't cut it. I mean, I sharpened my tool and I made some perfect little slices on there both directions, and it still just tears out. So I know I can make it work. I just got to get some hardener. That's what I need, hardener. Alright, so I didn't want to get out, so I came up with plan B. So I got A and B epoxy. I got I got measuring cups, and then I got some gold mica flakes. So I'm just going to mix up some gold epoxy and use it as a seal coat. And this piece of wood has different things in there, scratch wise, tear out wise, hole wise, that when I resand it after it's dry, I might have a bunch of little gold highlights up in here. It might look cool. So that's what I'm going to do. So let me do that. And I don't care if it's got bubbles in it either. See, it's making bubbles. But I'm going to put it on there like real thin, so it's not like I'm pouring something full. The bubbles will be just fine. Anyway, I got a lot of mixing. Alright, it's all mixed up. So, I'm just going to take my sponge and paint it on there. Now I'm just going to kind of slop it on it first, but then I'll rotate it and smooth it out. And it's filling up those holes. Whoa, get up. It's actually kind of bringing out the color too. I like it. Only problem is it takes 72 hours for this to dry. I don't know if I want to wait that long, but we'll see. 72 hours. Man, I'll be retired by then. Alright, so it's coated. And then you can see some places are just sucking it up in there just as fast. Even though this stuff is thick, this wood is punky, so it's sucking it up in there. But I gave it a gold tint. I kind of like that. And I think I might treat this like a C8 glue finish where you put about 6 or 8 coats on there. I'm not going to do 6 or 8 coats. I think I might put one more. All I'm going to do right now is just spin this thing at like 100 and just kind of smooth out what's on there with these free foam brushes. So that's a nice even coat. Well, I left it overnight and it dried. So I'm going to sand it. Now I'll put a little bit of thinned out shellac. And let's see what it looks like. Alright. Looking good. I'll fix that spot. Now let's flip it around. Perfect. Get this all set up. There we go. Alright, let's get rid of the middle. about halfway down there. We got another hour to go. I'm all the way down. I'm gonna call that good. I'll sand the inside. Now I'll put a little oil on the inside. Or a lot of oil. Yep, a lot of oil. Just to give it a little protection. Let that soak in. And while I got it on the lathe, I'll put another coat on the outside. And I'm going to have to saw the bottom off with my bandsaw and then sand it. And then I'll be done. I'll come back and show it to you. That's pretty good though. I did a better job getting it smooth on the inside and the wall uniformness. So I'm happy with it so far. It's getting better. I'll let that completely dry and then I'll buff it. Well, I decided to go ahead and hook up my Longworth and cut the bottom off because when I took it out to my chainsaw, I was going to mess up the bottom and then I was going to do a bunch more sanding. So we're going to do it this way. And on this here you can only spend up to 500. So I'm going to sneak up on it. 100 and then come on up. There, that's 500. So I'll cut it off. Well, that was a hell of a wreck, but it didn't hurt it, so I'm going to be okay. Nothing broke. I'm just going to have to clean up the rubber marks. Finish sanding the bottom. Well, let me go do that and I'll be back. Well, that was fun. Glad y'all stuck with me. Here it is. I fixed it. I got all that rubber skid marks off of it. Finished the bottom up. I still need to seal that, but pretty cool, huh? Let's see how big it is. I got a tape measure around here somewhere. But anyway, I think it's around 10.5 inches tall and about 7 inches or so diameter. That was fun. I liked it. Almost broke it, but it worked out. Y'all have a great day. Be safe. And like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. Helping me out. Thanks. And y'all have a wonderful day.